Hi, my name is Wyatt. Today we'll be talking about this important epidemic that has plagued this nation through the entirety of its history. The unsettling truth about this phenomenon is that it's never going away. My name is Casey Whitmack, and this epidemic is known as unemployment. Hi, I'm Dr. D. Giovanna, and this is Economics Watch on Hills. Unemployment is a serious issue. Take a look at me. I've been unemployed for about 2 years now. This is my house. Sorry for the mess. I didn't know you guys were coming. If you guys want to come in, just leave your shoes at the door. I haven't had much to do. The economy's hit me really hard. I've been looking for work. There's just nothing available, and everything's just super expensive because inflation rates have just been going through the roof. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna try and get some sleep now. So good night. Oh, hi, didn't see you there. I'm just looking for some jobs. Does anybody have any jobs? Anybody? Jobs? Yo, sir, please stop. Please, jobs. No one? No one? Okay, that's cool. Now if you excuse me, I saw some very tasty looking berries up in this tree. I missed breakfast, so yeah, just don't watch me eat or anything. That's kind of weird.
What the? Who are you? Let go, Mr. Cuddles!
I'm sorry. I had nowhere else to go. Your house, it just looked really warm. I really have nowhere else to go.
Get out.
No, if you let me stay, I can teach you about economics.
No!
No, please. It'll help you in the long run.
Alright.
Alright, come here, sit down. I'll teach you about economics. Unemployment has taken a toll on the U.S. economy as well as the global economy for as long as it has been a concept. There are several economic and social costs of unemployment. To help me explain this is my assistant, Casey.
What in tarnation?
Unemployment has several social and economic costs, as you can see by this graph. As you can see, loss of income for the unemployed, social problems such as alienation, inefficient use of resources, loss of human capital, and less tax revenue combined with higher government borrowing are all significant costs of unemployment.
Unemployment is one of the largest causes of poverty in the world. Periods of unemployment push households into debt and increase rates of relative property.
A loss of income can also leave people without sufficient income to meet housing costs.
Additionally, unemployed people will tend to find it harder to gain future work, known as the hysteresis effect.
Furthermore, if people are out of work, they will miss out on job training, and thus labor productivity will be overall reduced. Unemployment can also impact individual confidence and make people less employable in the future.
An increase in the rate of unemployment can also cause a drop in tax revenue, as fewer people are paying income taxes and spending less. The government will also have to make more expenditure on unemployment and other benefits.
Unemployment can lower GDP, increase crime, and lead to social unrest. To cite a historical example, an increased unemployment rate, a rate of 6 million to be exact, was a significant cause of the rise of Hitler and the Nazi Party.
To make a long story short, unemployment is bad. Unemployment creates a serious amount of problems, and so it must be managed. Here is a graph tracing unemployment in the UK from 1881 to 2015. Notice how unemployment is never consistent. It is constantly shifting. Periods of significantly increased unemployment worsens poverty levels and wealth inequalities.
However, while it is important to recognize the costs of unemployment, the causes of unemployment may also be acknowledged. To keep it brief, here is a list of causes of unemployment. Rapid changes in technology, recessions, inflation, disability, undulating business cycles, changes in taste, attitude towards employers, willingness to work, perception of employees, employee values, discrimination in the workplace, ability to look for employment, etc.
And as we note that unemployment is a serious issue, there are indeed strategies that can be utilized in order to tame unemployment. There are two main methods of reducing unemployment. The first is demand-focused policies, which seek to reduce demand-deficit unemployment. This type of unemployment is that which is caused by recession. The second is supply-centered policies aimed towards lowering structural unemployment or the natural rate of unemployment.
Now we're going to take a look at how shifts in demand and supply curves impact unemployment. In our average macroeconomics graph, we can see the quantity equilibrium on the x-axis and price level equilibrium on the y-axis. As you can see, the graph is in a recession due to the long-run aggregate supply moving to the right of the equilibrium. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. As we can see, with this, as opposed to it moving to the left, which would be an inflationary gap. To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left.
As we can see with this side-by-side graph, that any shift in aggregate demand is going to cause simply a change in points on the short-run Phillips curve. Any type of fiscal or monetary policy is going to be very effective since they work at moving points on the curve. For example, if the government increased spending, it is going to shift the aggregate demand curve to the right.
To the right, to the right, to the right.
This shows increased spending moving to the point on the short-run Phillips curve and left increasing inflation and decreasing unemployment. As you can see and imagine, if the government decreased spending on any shift in aggregate demand, it is going to be a trade in inflation and unemployment. Alright, I'm going to go take a shower. I smell like feces. I haven't taken a shower in about 2 years. Did you learn anything?
Yeah, the cops are on their way.